couple of years, we had a very tight market. We had supply issues, and you had strong demand, boosted by the stay-at-home kind of theme, right? And you had double ordering just to make up for the demand, just to meet the demand, right? So now fast forward to today, and you have improving supplies, right? And you have tough comparisons, especially in gaming and in PCs, not in data center. And that's the area that I'm actually in. I own Broadcom because that's mainly a data center play, enterprise play. But PCs are under pressure. We've been hearing about that from a number of companies. And as I mentioned, gaming, right? So we've got to get through this inventory build. And I think you have to be very, very selective. And that's why I own Broadcom because, again, data center, it's cheap at 13 times. That is a 3% yield. 49% of their revenues are software because they've been doing a lot of M&A over the years. So I kind of feel like they're insulated. But it's down today, too, Frank. It's not immune by any means.
Yeah, I don't think any chip stock is immune in any way today. Yeah. Josh, I'm going to come over to you. You actually own NVIDIA. Yeah. Talk to us. Talk to us through your emotions right now as you see that revenue warning. Is it an emotional moment at all?
It's not, because if you understand the nature of where that revenue warning is coming from, it's two very specific areas within NVIDIA and not really the main growth engine. The reason most people own NVIDIA is not for video, the video gaming space. So that's going to ebb and flow. It always has. NVIDIA is up about 46,000% since its IPO in 1999. It's in a 40% drawdown. There have been many 40% drawdowns along the way. So from my perspective, NVIDIA is not the issue. The bigger issue is the chip sector overall. For a couple of years now, I've been saying I think the semiconductors are the new transports. And when you look at this group, had a vicious bounce off the low, really started that bounce before most of the market in late June, and has led the market higher. A lot of these are growth companies, and growth companies have done very well when bond yields have come in, when oil prices have come in. Unfortunately, I think we're in a position now where we're going to have to watch whether or not that index, the SMH, is the way to follow along from home via ETFs. We're going to have to watch a retest here. They are headed right back to that 200-day from whence they broke out from. The downtrend now is still intact, and some of the biggest companies in that group are saying the same things. Demand is not going to be what it was last year, and next year looks cloudy. So I think it's going to be a tough space. I don't have a lot of other names in this group, and I'm really not looking right now to add.
From whence? I think, Josh, you might be more emotional than you think you are. From whence? Old-timey talk. You don't hear that very often. Obviously, some price target cuts for NVIDIA. Craig Hallam cutting the price from 210 to 180. Mizuho from 290 to 250. But Kathy Wood still buying 60 million shares of NVIDIA. I know who's a seller, though. Jim Liebenthal, you're actually selling NVIDIA.
Yeah, this is not in any way opposed to what Josh just said. Both on the sector and specifically to the name. This is a high-quality name, and I do believe that chips in the long-term future are exactly where you want to be. But we're going into what is obviously an economic growth slowdown, and we've had a nice bounce off the bottom here. And I'm very overweight in chips. So I own NXP Semiconductors and Qualcomm, and before yesterday I owned NVIDIA as well. I decided to trim in the space, and NVIDIA came right to the top of the list just because I've got this combination of being overweight, it's got a high multiple, and it cut its revenue guidance. I put that all together, and I just want to watch NVIDIA from the sidelines. I may be back into it, but with the combination that I just talked about, it's a good time to take that off the table when I'm looking to trim chips. But in the long run, I completely believe in the space. This is just a speed bump to get through, both for the sector and that name.